Well, if it isn't us yet again. Today we are talking about 15 things that some relationship lady said she notices with healthy couples. I'll talk more about it in a sec.
I hope you have all 15.
I don't know. Probably not.
Scary.
Well, that's a lot of things to have.
Not really. 15?
I don't know.
Hello and welcome to Staying Up with Cami and Taryn. I'm Cami.
And I'm Taryn, and every night we get to have a sleepover, but every week we invite you to join us.
Thanks for staying up.
Ignore my massager bulb. I just realized that this was on the bookshelf. So for continuity purposes, she's staying. It's for my injections. It's not a sex toy.
It really looks like a funky ass sex toy.
Speaking of sex toys,
An ass sex toy.
You keep leaving vibrators in the shower.
Okay, I'm doing that on purpose.
No, honey, we had a cleaner come.
So?
And last second, I had to take them out. And she takes everything out and cleans them. I don't want her having to touch our vibrators.
I didn't know she takes... She goes individually into our
Yeah,
bathroom.
everything
is
gets
moving.
out.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Next time I'll put them away.
Oh my God, honey.
Yeah.
I also don't think it's very hygienic maybe to leave them in there. Like the one that's just like full surface is good, but the one that has like the opening, I do fear water will get in there and it'll get moldy.
I leave it upside down.
I still think water could, it's like there's moisture in the shower.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah. It was just a thought. I don't know if that's true.
It's been recent. And we're on a sex ban. So
yeah.
this is, Cam can't have sex right now with everything going on. Doctor's orders.
We don't know if the doctor's orders are super heteronormative though. We're like, is it just penetration? And we do need to ask. But I don't want to ask our doctor. I'm like uncomfortable to ask him. I'm going to ask our nurse when we go in next. I'm going to be like, Mother, may I?
Mama, may I touch my wife? But like, it just feels very, they just say no sex. And, well, they say no.
Sexual intercourse.
Sexual activity.
No. Well, we need to check the paper. You think it says
yeah.
activity. I think it says intercourse.
I think it says sexual activity. Because what happens if you masturbate and
nothing's going to happen.
stuff comes flying out?
Sorry, what are you
Not
saying?
Not like the stuff that's supposed to come out, but like if anything else.
What are you saying?
Whatever. I'm just saying, like, is the reason that you're not supposed to do that because like
loosens things up that shouldn't be loosened up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who's to say?
I don't know.
So anyway, we're not having sex, so that's why I'm putting the vibrators in the shower so I can have
quick access.
At least think of her while I'm in there.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Do you think of me?
Of course I think of
me
you.
fondly?
Well, I fondle myself. I think of you fondly.
Right.
Yeah, of course I do.
Amazing.
I know that's not normal. I think a lot of people like don't think about their person when they masturbate, and they think about like porn and stuff.
I don't masturbate frequently.
Yeah, you've kind of stopped. From my account, it feels like you've stopped.
I mean, since doing fertility stuff,
yeah,
it's killed my sex drive in general.
Sex drive go bye-bye.
My body feels icky. I feel bloated. I'm like, I don't want touched. Yeah. I don't want touched by myself or you or anything. Like I just am like, ugh, no. So, yeah.
But prior, were you already not masturbating anymore as much?
No, I would still masturbate. I think it's definitely like fertility era.
That's how it feels. Mm. What are you feeling inside while we talk about it?
I was like, that's so sad for me.
Yeah, I mean, now you're not getting touched from any angle.
Yeah. Ugh.
Which is...
bummer. Anyways.
Yeah.
Not to start on a downer note.
I too feel like I don't even want to like tell you about it at all. Because
I want to hear about it.
Just because I feel bad that like we can't be doing this together.
I'm happy to hear about it.
But here's your problem.
What?
You get really turned on by me getting turned on.
Yeah. I think I can touch you.
But that's the problem. That's what I'm saying. I think we should
just Google it.
Yeah, we should look it up. I mean, like, how haven't we looked it up? What kind of freaks are we?
Well, also, I have felt icky. Like, I haven't wanted to.
Yes.
So, the second that I'm, like, wanting to, I'm Googling it.
That's fair.
So, I've been like, oh, we go in on a couple days. I'll just ask them then.
Okay.
Because I have felt, like, horrifically, like, bleh.
I'm just saying.
I feel like blubber.
I hear
You
that.
know the movie Blubber?
Yeah.
Flubber?
Flubber. It's flubber.
Why do I change every word ever?
It's been happening more.
I think you've been noticing it more. I change the vowels at the end of words often. I normally get.
What did she say?
Every time I order my coffee, I have to go in my head, Americano or Americana? What do I get? And then I panic myself.
So funny the other day. I
mixed up. It was a saying. I said, it was so close to coming out.
Fuck.
That wasn't me changing up a letter.
It was just the wrong word.
It was like the tense of a word or something.
Yeah.
What was it? It was like, not anywho. It was...
I don't remember. We're never going to remember.
Ah, dang it. Also, sorry, there was no video for last week's episode. But as you can see, we are back. And we are not in our basement today. We are in our living room because we have to keep an eye on Mr. Franklin Janklin because he just got home from surgery.
You guys, he's so out of it. I don't know if we told you guys, but he has a little cancerous... He had a little cancer on him.
He had a little mass.
A little mass.
And
they took it out and everything's fine. It didn't spread. Everything's great.
Yeah.
However, now he is peeing himself.
It's just like dribbling out. He's laying on his bed and it was just like dribbling out. So you put a towel under him. We don't know what to do.
He like can't sit up. He'll like sit up for a second and then like slink back down.
When he walks, he's like sliding around. Oh my God.
We talked to the vet twice. They said everything's normal and to be expected because he is on an opioid.
Yeah.
So
he's just loopy. He had to go under anesthesia twice yesterday. He had a CT scan first.
Yeah.
Then they had to wake him up, check, make sure the CT scan came back normal, then do the surgery. So he's just a little overloaded with everything.
That's poor
but
baby.
It's breaking my heart.
And last night was the first night he's ever like slept away from us alone. Like we have people watch him here and stuff and with Riggins, but he stayed overnight at the vet and Riggins was distraught.
Oh, she's been beside herself. Like he left yesterday morning.
Yeah.
I took him to the vet. So he was gone all day and then I didn't pick him up until noon today. And Riggins has just been so confused, terrified of everything, crying all day, hiding. It's so funny because I feel like people deal with dogs that have separation anxiety, but we never really notice it because she doesn't have separation anxiety from us.
Yeah.
She's fine when we're gone.
Yeah.
It's only when Frank is gone. Like if I take him on a walk by myself,
she's like
freaking
terrified
out the whole time. Like she is just so Velcroed to him.
She fucking loves him.
It's so sad.
I mean, so were we all. Last night was a sad night.
I know. None of us were
Cam
happy.
cried.
I hated it.
Why did I cry?
The vet sent a picture of Frank. I asked for an update and he just looked like so stressed. I knew he wouldn't like being there. I was like, let me in the cage with him.
I know. You really wanted to.
I was sad.
Why did I cry last night?
You were overwhelmed.
What? Why can't I remember?
We were talking about cleaning and picking up.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't even thinking of that. I was, which
Did
is
you cry again?
insane that I like cried so hard about that.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about apple cider vinegar. I don't know if you guys have watched the show yet, but we finished it yesterday and I cried a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah.
When the one person.
At the end.
Yeah.
When the one person. Good show. Another like scamanda situation. Girl pretends that she has cancer.
We love a scammer sitch.
God, I love a scammer.
It really gets me going.
It really, I think that I would like to do it in another life, but not in a way that like hurts a lot of people, but that like I just feel the thrill of like blatantly lying for a while.
It's just a fun thing to watch because it's very much like a what would you do? How would you handle it? Like we've also been watching the Mr. Beast games and stuff.
So good,
and it makes you think like, what would I do? How would I handle this? And I feel like the scammer stuff, you're thinking like, one, how are they being dumb and how could I handle this better?
Yeah.
Or they're so genius for this. And then you're also thinking they're diabolical. Who could do this to people? Like
madness.
You're a piece of shit. So there's just so many things going on. That's why a scammer story is so good.
It's also so hard to like, you want to see them as you want to see them as like singularly bad people, but then they are multifaceted a lot of times, as most people are. Some people I think are just bullshit and trash.
Yeah.
But like scammers specifically, I feel like their origin story always kind of makes you like, well, a little fucking sad actually. But anyway, that show was good. And then Mr. Beast, you guys, I'm not a Mr. Beast girl. I don't watch his shit. But my friends told me to watch his little Beast Games show, and it's basically Squid Games. That show is so entertaining.
Yeah, like, I've popped in and out, but from what I've seen, it's pretty good.
It's really well done. It's not like drama for drama's sake. It's like truly, it's Squid Games with real people, 1,000 people, and then someone wins $5 to $10 million at the end.
Yeah, that's
so you're
nuts.
Just like,
it's just so much money.
It's so much money.
How does he get all of this money? It's wild.
I mean, he does that stuff in his videos all the time.
I know, but
already,
I'm curious how the background for this works, because
now it's backed by Prime.
We've watched so many shows where there's prize money, and it's never been anywhere near this amount, where I'm wondering, did he fund it to get it to this crazy amount?
Maybe.
I'm just really curious where the funds came.
Maybe, baby.
Because it also looks like crazy high budget too.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
I think that he is worth so much money.
Yeah.
And I think Amazon Prime knows that, and knows that it's everyone is watching
so much into
all
it.
Of his shit, and they said, let's just.
But I haven't heard anyone else talking about it. So are people watching it? Like, I want to know how it
I think kids are watching it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like, who else watched Mr. Beast?
I'm surprised because it doesn't feel very geared towards kids.
I think
like a lot of it's really long and just talking about their decisions. Like, it's pretty drawn out, and I feel like kids have such short attention spans.
Well, have you watched a Mr. Beast video?
Never.
It's kind of just like that.
Oh, is it?
Like, some of them are like stupid just to be, they're just dumber. But I feel like this is basically just a really long Mr. Beast video.
Okay.
So, anywho, anything else up, honey? Are you feeling any types of way that you would like to share?
No. Good weekend. The Chiefs lost.
Sorry to our Chief peepees.
Not sorry at all.
I am. I know people really like the Chiefs. I'm sorry to our Chief peepees.
Yeah, it's not fun to see your team lose.
Fucking suck a dick.
I'm so glad.
You didn't even bat an eye.
No, I'm so used to you. No, I'm so stoked by it. Kendrick was incredible.
Yeah, it's good.
I feel like I have been in an English class all week, like where we just all read a book and now we're dissecting it with the TikToks I'm watching on the halftime show and all the we had to leave for a friend's event after or during the halftime, like it was like finishing, so we didn't really get to like sit and watch it in the moment. Like I was like peeking in, I was in the other room and Taryn was like, is this Serena Williams? And like paused it really quickly.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So I didn't really get to like embrace the whole halftime show until afterwards. So yeah, that was really special. Very excited about that. And yeah, I'm just so glad that Jalen Hurts won and not Butker.
I thought you were trying to think of Patrick Mahomes'
No,
name.
couldn't think of Butker. He didn't step foot on the field. Did you
oh my
also
God,
know?
He's probably going to be like, well, that's because why we lost.
Sure.
Oh, he didn't get the chance to.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Did you also hear, because we didn't get to see the end of the game, that they played the second string QB so that like for the Eagles, so that like everybody could
oh my God, say that they played
in the Super Bowl?
They took Jalen Hurts out of the Super Bowl?
I heard somebody, I think one of like the Bachelorette girls or someone posted that. Somebody posted it.
Juicy.
So I haven't fact checked that, but I saw that and I was like, that's adorable. To
that
be
is
like,
cool.
You get to play in the Super Bowl. You don't, because they all get the ring no matter what.
Right.
And you're part of it. You're there. It's a whole
Practice,
season.
you get each other excited, the whole shit.
Yeah, like you have a part in it. But I think it would still be hard to be like, I didn't play. So I think it's really nice to just like throw them in for a little bit.
That's really
because at one
fucking
point
cool.
they were beating them like 40-6 at the end.
And then they came back
Like 20 to 40,
like
22 to 40.
Yeah.
Did you see the video a while ago? Tate McRae. Somebody was like,
who's Tate McRae?
Who's Tate
The singer?
McRae? Yeah.
Okay. The McRae doesn't sound like her name.
Tate McRae.
Tate McRae.
Somebody asked her in an interview, like, who's going to win the Super Bowl? And she's like, that's football, right? And they're like, yeah. And I guess she's an Eagles fan. I don't know if she's from Philly. But they're
She's
like...
an Eagles fan and said that's football?
I don't know. I mean, she's like, you might not be a fan, but you're like, if I had to pick kind of thing. I don't know the lore, the background of her football knowledge. I don't think it's very much because she was like, is that football? I don't know if she was kidding. And then she was like, who's playing? They're like, Chiefs, Eagles. And then she was like, they're like, what's the score going to be? And she guessed it right. 40-22. And they said, who? And she's like, Eagles, of course.
Whoa.
Yeah, she got it.
Go off, Tate.
Go
off, Tate McRae.
And I guess 40-22 hasn't been a score in a Super Bowl since like ages and ages ago. Like that's not like a common Super Bowl score. Honestly, Super Bowls are normally super low scoring because I feel like the AFC NFC championship game is the exciting stuff and like the proper matchups.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of Super Bowls are either like full blowouts or just like not very thrilling.
I'm really preoccupied with the fact that her last name is McRae. It doesn't feel right. Do you see what I'm saying? Tate McRae.
No, I don't see what you're saying.
It sounds like a character from my stupid Netflix show,
Virgin River.
Virgin River. Like, are you Tate McRae?
I think that's why it didn't sound right to you, because it could be in that context.
God, I love a dumb show.
Yeah.
Sign a bitch up.
Should we get into your study?
Yeah, I would love to. Let me pull her up. Oh my God. My Instacart person, you guys, I just have to do this live. We just ordered groceries and he is sending me question marks over and over and over again because I didn't reply.
You didn't answer?
He said, how much do you need? Check, please. How much salmon for 2 people?
I never know. Like a pound?
Just say, ask for 2 servings. Ask for 2 servings, please. That's what I do. I never say an amount.
Live on the pod. Well, most people know how much they want.
Do we want Atlantic?
Maybe just Google
Atlantic salmon fillet. That's what we want. The $12.99
I think you want wild caught, right?
The $12.99 a pound one.
Sorry, guys, as you're joining us live with our grocery order.
Oh my God, I can't fathom that he just sent me 3 exclamation points.
He's like, I gotta get out of here.
He's like, I gotta fucking go.
Help.
Babe, your gummy worms weren't available. Sweet potatoes weren't available.
Okay, I'm convinced he's just a bad shopper.
Gummy worms, weren't available.
No.
Your shopper replaced gummy worms.
With what? They have to be sour.
Sour.
Okay, whatever. That's fine. I just wanted sour candy.
I blame. He got rid of our Kite Hill cream cheese.
I blame everyone who voted for Trump. It's been a bitch to order groceries.
Wait, what the fuck?
What is happening?
And there was no Greek yogurt?
I'm sorry, babe. What grocery store is he at?
He's at fucking Sprouts.
There's no way.
I never have this issue at Sprouts.
I think he doesn't know how to go shop.
Shopping is complete? No. Something bad happened.
Oh, boy.
I can't with this man.
I can't wait to see what we get. Okay, anyways, back to our podcast,
Oh my God, he got
honey.
us a bag of yams. We're going to have a full fucking bag. I actually can't.
We're going to have yams.
He got us Chobani vanilla. All right, that's fine. Well,
we got to bring it back, babe.
Wait. I would like to share one thing grocery related.
What?
So I love pasta. Pasta's so fun. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us. That's it? Okay. Moving on.
I love to have pasta. I think it's a very easy dinner. Mm-hmm. I hate how
You heat? Why'd you say it like that?
I hate because I'm Tate McRae. I hate how non-protein heavy pasta is for us non-meat eaters.
Yes.
A lot of times you can put meat in pasta and it gets very protein heavy and all the things.
Okay.
We've been adding tofu. It's been amazing. Why do you look so worried as I'm
just
speaking?
Listening.
Okay, but you do look like.
Well, we're going real slow to get to
well, I gotta go.
Okay. Please continue.
We've been adding tofu and we've been making a tofu bolognese that's really good. And
incredible. You need to share the recipe with the PPs.
Yes, I will if you want it. Secondly, what I just found out and just bought is that there is a new pasta sauce called Sturdy.
Yeah.
Which is a disgusting name.
Sturdy. Yeah. Whenever I saw it this morning, I was shocked that you didn't call out that it was a weird name.
Sturdy. And a jar of this pasta sauce has 80 grams of protein in it. Mm-hmm. So,
which you said's like 20 per serving?
20 per serving.
Crazy.
For the protein
But
PPs?
I can't even have it. It's like bone broth and shit.
Well,
so it's not a replacement if you're vegetarian.
I don't know. I need to look again. One of them said bone broth. I don't know about the other one. They might not all
have bone broth.
But then the ingredients just say milk. Yeah, I don't know. We'll look.
Yeah.
Anywho. Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to fight with my guy anymore. Please leave me alone.
Guys, just drop the groceries off and let me live.
Oh, they've only done 118 orders.
That's a lot of orders.
Is it?
118 feels like a lot of orders.
34 5-star ratings. Shopped 48 Sprouts orders, so he should know Sprouts very well.
Yeah, I do feel Sprouts is a different type of grocery store, but see, I would never be a Postmates person because I know I don't like grocery shopping. I think I could do it. I would figure it out, but I would be the person to be like, I don't see it here. They don't have it. I know sometimes they're just not really looking or caring to like look into stuff.
I can see that.
Like if I went and shopped behind them, I bet I would find more. But you just have to deal with it. Or like, I hate when it's a guy, they always get gross produce. It's always like they literally, I think they search for the worst piece of produce and they give it to you.
I don't get. I'm like, just give me a regular onion. I don't need it to be slimy, blue, nasty.
Or just say like, hey, because I feel like sometimes all the red onions are nasty. Like there's always seasons where none of them are good. Just say that. Be like, these aren't looking good, babe. Don't give me like a rotted onion.
I do wish that there was some quality standard.
Yeah. They just grab the first one they see. But I also, I do get that they're trying to be fast because the more orders they do, the more money they make.
Right.
But yeah. Okay. Anyways.
Order change. What the fuck's going on here? Okay. It was just delayed. Okay. Time sensitive from our.
All right. Are we ready to get into our.
Yes, we are. Here's what we're going to chat about today.
And another thing about groceries.
Oh my God. He just canceled.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
Got you, bitch. Okay. I have been spending more time on X, which is dangerous,
so
dark, bad girl.
Scary. Bad girl.
It's just out of habit. I don't know. It's just one of the apps I still open.
God, I never
because I don't open TikTok as much during the day because I find it very
distracting.
Just super distracting. Twitter, I can just like kind of
you can read a couple and go away.
So every once in a while, I save something that I like. And I found this from someone named Comfort Omarv. I know nothing about them. Just let that be known.
Yeah. So if they're canceled, we don't know about it.
If something is up with Comfort Omarv.
You always find good stuff, I feel like, on Twitter. I refuse to call it X.
Yeah.
But I feel like you always find good stuff. If I go on there, it's just shit. But that's because I don't use it. I guess I'm not like creating a good page. Yeah. But I feel like when it was good, once it got bought by Elon, it was just like freaking Republican propaganda.
Yes. This person is their @ is Phoenix Black, but the black is a V. Their bio says author, when love visits, counselor, your well-being bestie, healing, and love live here. Cool.
This could go either way.
This could go so many ways.
It is so hard now to tell. Suss out if someone is like crunchy.
Mm-hmm. In a good way?
Yeah. In like a cool, I'm open to different ideas way, or in like,
I'm going to crunch your soul.
A MAGA way. Yeah. You know what I realized?
Tell me.
I say MAGA, and I think it's MAGA.
It's not MAGA.
I feel like I heard somebody on the news say MAGA, and I was like, I always say
it's MAGA, honey. Okay. No one's saying MAGA. No one is like making it cute.
Maha is
Maha. That's why no one's saying Maha.
Maha and MAGA.
MAGA. It's MAGA.
Whatever. It's gross every which way you cut it, so it doesn't matter.
We need to get a poll. Okay. I just texted Mal and Matilde and I said, send a voice note saying MAGA. We'll explain later, both of you. And Matilde said, like, positively? And Mal said, feels like a trap. And then here we go.
It does sound like a trap.
Here's Mal's.
MAGA.
Like a question.
Loves MAGA.
Okay, here's Matilde.
MAGA?
Okay.
Okay. It's MAGA.
Okay.
Al loves MAGA.
Just wanted to get that out there.
I feel like I've been hearing it said differently on TikTok.
It's MAGA. No one's MAGA, babe, is like so premier.
But MAGA's also you like choke on it every time I said it.
MAGA
sounds more like the Maha. MAGA.
This is like what I was saying the other day. Whatever. We don't need to get into that. Okay. Okay. Back to Comfort Omar. May or may not be canceled. Who's to say?
Maybe MAGA. Maha.
Maybe Maha and MAGA. Comfort tweeted, I've been a relationship counselor for 3 years now, and here are 15 wholesome traits that I've noticed amongst successful couples. It gets better as you slide. I don't know what slide is. Is that like a thread?
Scroll?
Okay, yeah. Slide? Huh?
I'm sorry. Huh? We keep doing that. It's so annoying. What is that from? Why are we doing that?
I just started doing it. I don't know where it's from.
I have no, it
came out of nowhere.
You and I will have a thing that literally, you always have your things that you say over and over, but if I jump on it with you, we will burn it to the ground.
I just started going, if something surprises me, I go, I'm sorry, huh?
It sounds like it's from something. I can't think of what it is. but now nonstop all day we're like, I'm sorry, huh?
But now Cam does it, and she doesn't always take my shit. So this is,
I'm sorry, what?
yeah. So truly, I'm sorry, huh? What are you talking about? Slide, huh? Okay, number 1. Let's see if we have these.
Okay.
And if you're listening with your partner,
Put a finger down.
Yeah.
Couples edition.
15 fingers. Get ready. Uh-oh.
Frank adjusted. He's laying back down.
Is he okay?
Let me check on him. Okay, sorry. We had to take a brief intermission. Frankie boy got up. He did go outside, and he did have a very, very long pee. So little guy is improving.
Go, Starboy, go.
And Riggy like so knows that he's not doing well. She was so gentle with him.
Being so sweet with him. Normally she's like
Crazy
smacks
with
him all around. Okay. Number 1 of 15. Let's see if we have it. Resounding, frequent, and genuine appreciation. I found this common in every successful relationship I've been privileged to witness, including mine. Successful couples are loud about how much they appreciate each other, express their gratitude frequently over the big and especially little things, and they always mean it when they say thank you.
Aw.
I think we've gotten a lot better at that in our relationship.
I think we're quite good at that. I think we thank each other often, and yeah, for big and small things. But I think that's something that everyone can always get better at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we most of our relationship are very good at thanking each other for big stuff, and then I think in the last like year or two we've gotten really good at being like, hey, thanks for getting me water, or like something small.
I agree.
And it's gotten
I feel like
nice.
whenever things are really hectic, we take a second look at each other like, thank you so much for like just literally being here. Like I think we're good at that.
Nice. Number 2, habitual affectionate gestures. One thing you can be certain successful couples engage in a lot is physical affection. The frequent forehead kisses, multiple daily hugs, hand holding, cuddling, beard rubbing, hair fiddling. Successful couples are always reassuring one another of their affection towards wholesome, non-sexual physical contact, or through wholesome, whatever. A lot of times they don't even realize they're doing it.
Yeah, you rub my beard a lot.
You are my beard.
I feel like we're very frequently touching.
Yeah.
Like almost always. Like,
I don't feel that I do it enough for your liking.
Yeah, I would like it more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always like, I just want, like, I think that is really how, I think my love languages have changed so much. And I really think that like physical touch in those ways are so important. And it doesn't have to be like out in public. Like if we're sat on the couch, I want your hand on me.
So that's our difference.
Yeah.
I am physical. I'm very PDA outside of the house, which I'm just realizing right now. Like I always have my hand on you, or I want to be by you, or whatever. Yeah. And you are very PDA inside the house.
Yeah.
But I do feel like I'll like come and kiss you and whatever during the day and that kind of thing.
You'll come
but
anytime
you, when
you're
we're
like
sitting and watching something, you always have your hand on me.
I want to be holding hands.
Yes, I need to get better at that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think our groceries are getting delivered by the guy who doesn't know how to grocery shop. I hear him.
Oh my God, I do too.
Guys, shh. Whisper.
What salmon did you get, sir? Just kidding. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you. And I would love to give you a habitual affectionate gesture. And I'd love to rub your beard.
No. Gross.
Yeah. Motion detected at your doorbell. He's there.
Okay.
Number 3, respect and admiration for one another. Successful couples often have a healthy dose of profound respect and admiration for each other. They see one another as people who are worthy of regard and honor, and they act accordingly, only bringing praise and pride to their partners.
Yeah. I think we're great at this, and I think this is something I notice lacking in couples whenever there's like a disconnect, and I don't always see it as like, ooh, they're never gonna work, but it's one of the first things I will notice a couple missing. I think.
In what way do you notice it?
Just like not hyping their partner up.
Yes.
Like there's
like,
so many little ways of like, whether you're like proud of your partner and you're like, did you hear that they did this? Or if they like say something funny, acknowledging it. Like I almost feel like, is that your crush?
Yeah.
Are you treating your partner like you would if your crush was in the room and you had just recently met and they're telling the group about a new job or a funny joke? Like you kind of like go a little over the top whenever you have a crush. It should always be like that with your partner.
I love that.
Because you should be their biggest fan.
I think a lot of people though on the crush thing almost do the opposite, where they do the like, I'm going to be mean to them in front of everybody and be like, oh, she's not that good at that or whatever. Yeah. But it's like,
that's some people's banter though. You know,
there's got to be, it's also, respect is really special, like behind closed doors and with two people, but it is a different experience to like be in front of other people, friend groups, whatever, and be like, oh my God, Cam is so good at this. Like, I love how she blank, or like,
it just makes you feel really known and cared for whenever your partner does that.
Okay, so far
I love that one. That's
we're doing
such
great.
A good one.
Number 4, healthy boundaries. Successful couples never hesitate to set and communicate boundaries, both internal and external, and they often do well to honor these boundaries. They understand that boundaries can be a tool for fostering relationship health, as they're more about preserving one another's individuality and nurturing safe spaces than creating separation.
We're not so good at that one.
Yeah.
We don't really separate.
Yeah, I don't think that we have healthy boundaries.
I don't think we do at all.
That's okay.
That's okay.
We're okay.
We need some area to work on.
Yeah.
And that's number 4 is ours. Yeah,
I think we are getting better at creating boundaries around our internal worlds in terms of like how we need to process things, how we need time after a fight or whatever.
We crush that.
I do think that that is something we've improved on. Yeah. I don't think that we have created like, hey, I just want to go to dinner with this friend and it not be like a sad thing.
You can be like, oh, you don't want me there?
Right.
Yeah.
We try, but I don't think we nailed it yet.
Yeah. That's definitely an area to improve on.
Uh-oh.
What?
This is where shit falls to the ground.
We're only on number 5, honey.
Number 5. Honestly, the rest, I feel like whatever. Okay. Number 5, fighting clean.
No, we fight dirty.
You'll never catch successful couples fighting dirty.
You'll never. Oh my God.
They neither air unclean laundry nor intentionally construct their words and actions to strike the other person where it would have hurt them most.
Oh, I don't think we do that.
We don't do that. They've mastered the art of healthy conflict resolution, and as such, every understanding brings them closer together. Every misunderstanding.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I leave at the end, we get there. I don't think we always, our fights like kick off in the beginning.
Yeah.
And I think that can get really, I would call it dirty fighting.
I would definitely not call some of our fights clean.
But I wouldn't call it dirty in the sense they're explaining. Like, I don't think we're ever like attacking to her.
I'm going to get her with this one.
Yeah. I'm never thinking like, this is going to hurt. If anything, I'm like, this is going to make her understand it. She's going to get it when I say this. And then I'm like, that didn't work.
Let's be honest, Cam.
What?
Let's be honest together in this moment. Don't you think that there are some times when our fights are kicked off that like that a zinger is gonna zing?
I don't think I'm ever saying something that I'm like, this is gonna hurt her. I'm
really?
Like, never. Okay. I think I'm saying something to be like, oh, well, I'm not gonna hold back. Like, we're fighting and now I'm gonna share what I'm I'm gonna not be careful.
Okay, you're saying it's
never, I'm never like, that's gonna get her.
Yeah, but
are you?
No, but no, but I do think there are things.
Let's be honest.
Well, because I do think that there are things that are said that could be characterized as like
just to hurt,
just hurtful. Like it's
I mean, I can see that things would hurt, but it's like in the context of the fight, it's like.
But you're not purposefully being like, I'm gonna zing them. You're more like, I am heated and I'm just saying stuff.
Yeah, or I am feeling this and I'm just going to say it, and it's like disregarding that it might hurt.
I hear that.
But not with the intent just to hurt.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yes. We can work on fight clean.
I think we can work on clean fighting, but I do think that 9 times out of 10 when we come out of a fight after we've actually talked and resolved it, I feel like I have more understanding of you, you have more understanding of me. 100%. I do feel productive 100%. Within our fighting, even if it's not at first.
Yes. Number 6, acknowledgement of each other's autonomy. I don't know that we do this. Successful couples are able to embrace the oneness of being in a relationship without necessarily seeing the other person as a property they own.
Oh.
Baby, I don't own you.
I don't own you.
They fully recognize and acknowledge their partners as humans in their own rights, and this reflects in the way that they treat each other and support one another's endeavors. 100%.
Yeah.
You are your own bitch. I'm just here.
I thought they were saying like that you want to do everything together.
Same.
No, yeah. You are you, I am me, and together we're really great.
Yeah. Nice. Number 7.
Check.
Effective communication. Successful couples talk to and with each other, not at each other. That's really sweet.
Yeah.
More importantly, they listen actively. They'll continue to nurture open communication pathways, creating safe spaces to address both mundane and difficult matters with care and gentleness rather than passive aggressiveness, anger, or just plain old silent treatment.
We could work on that. I think we try to. Our goal is that, and we'll be thinking we're communicating, and we will think we are listening.
Yeah.
But we are just hearing it through our lens.
Yes.
Which is difficult.
Sometimes we do the like, I'm listening so that I can like say my zinger. Not the like, I'm listening to really hear you and not plan what my next thing is going to be.
That's not what I meant. I mean, like,
okay.
I think we can think we're listening in the moment.
Yeah.
But we're just not getting it. We're like, you're only understanding it through your perspective and instead of trying to like dismantle your own perspective and be like, let me understand you and what you're really thinking, because we think differently and that's okay. But I need to understand what you're thinking right now.
I guess
it's just like, no, I get it.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you don't get it.
It's just I guess what I'm relating to when you're saying that is like the rushing to be like, no, I get it. So that I can then
let me explain
my thing.
Yeah.
Not like let me actually really get it and make sure I get it. And even if I don't get a turn in this conversation, that's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Area for improvement. Mark it.
Next one, we fucking crush.
What is
Number 8, genuine friendship.
Oh my God.
Successful couples genuinely like each other and continue to cultivate deeper friendship. They act silly, play games, tease, and laugh together a lot. They don't see anyone as the master or subordinate unless we want to, baby. I'm your mutt. Sorry. Simply as buddies. Yep, buddies. And if they weren't in love, they'd most probably still be friends.
Yeah.
That's my buddy. Nice. Number 9, endless courtship. Successful couples never stop dating. They continue to court and dazzle one another with planned events, surprise gifts, sweet words, thoughtful gestures, getaway trips, and date nights. The flame of romance is one that'll never go out. It may dim from time to time, but they'll always get it dazzling once more.
That's really cute.
I think we do that really well.
I think we do that, and sometimes I would think no, because I think the way we court is like, neither of us are big gift givers.
No.
And it's like, I feel like I've tried to fight that for so long and like be a great gift giver and like been sad that I'm not.
Yeah.
But I'm okay that that's not our thing. Like we talked about for Valentine's Day, you're like, did you give me a gift? And I'm like, not really. Just like standard stuff. And you're like, okay, let's not do gifts because we've been spending.
We basically both just agreed we got each other flowers.
Without saying
is that what you got? Okay, so that's what I got you.
But and we're like, well, our anniversary soon. We spent a lot, but I don't need the justification. I'm happy to say from this day forward, we don't really do a whole gift thing for Valentine's Day.
Baby, I am so down to just both of us go.
Card and flowers.
Gifts are not going to be a big thing in our relationship.
Yeah, I'd rather.
I stress about gifts. They're so stressful to me.
Because then I'm like, I want it to, unless there's something I know that you really want.
Totally.
Then I'll use it. Like I really liked the anniversary gift I got you last year because I was like, oh, this is smart and it was easy to do. Your watch.
Okay.
Because it was like a watch.
I was like, well, wait, why is it easy?
A clock was the 1-year anniversary gift.
Yes.
And I'd been wanting to get you a nice watch, so it just made sense.
Is that when I got you your necklace?
Yeah, my locket. Yeah. So it was like I took that opportunity because I knew it was something you wanted and it made sense.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always need to be that.
I also think gifts really make a lot more sense when you aren't constantly spending money
together.
We go to dinner all the time.
And I would rather go out to dinner with you or on a trip 5 times than like buy each other one expensive gift. I'm like, and I just don't care about that.
Peepees, can you imagine the toil of trying to get Cam some clothes thing that she doesn't have or skin thing or something? It's like she has it all. And if she doesn't, it's going to be at a box in our door tomorrow anyway. And
I don't buy myself a lot.
Just no, like gifts.
Yeah.
From
PR packages?
PR packages and shit. It's like you are getting stuff.
Yeah.
And like,
oh yeah, it'd be silly to get me skincare ever.
But also clothes. It's like, you know what you like.
Yeah,
and
I'm picky
like,
with my clothes.
How in the world is a girl like me supposed to find a jacket that you didn't find already?
That's why it's better that like if you think like for Christmas I got you that copper card case
Yes.
for your Tumblr deck.
Beautiful.
If I find something like that, I'm going to buy it for you and save it, and then it's special.
100%.
That doesn't mean that, like, if I get you something special and then you didn't get me something special, that it's like, oh, bummer. It's like, well, you didn't have a thing that time, and it's going to happen next time where it's going to be flipped. I like that we're both on the same page, because I think it'd be really hard if one of us was like an insane gift giver.
I have a gift coming for you.
Why?
Not for Valentine's Day.
Anniversary?
Yeah.
Birthday?
I don't know which one.
You do get hit hard too, because you have Valentine's Day, our anniversary, and my birthday all within 1 month.
And my mom's and dad's anniversary is there, and my mom's birthday and my dad's birthday and my niece's birthday.
Yep.
So it's just a lot of like conscious thought that
Yeah.
I can't be doing.
Yeah, we can't have a baby around that time for sure.
But I do be having a gift
Yeah.
that
What is it?
should it be what I want it to be is going to be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you our anniversary gift. I have to like.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and well, it's like an idea. I have to kind of like make something, so it could come out really cool and cute, or it could come out really bad.
What kind of cool and cute?
Well, I can't tell you more. I don't want to give anything away.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Curious.
Curious.
Mine's also something that's like made.
Wow.
So now I'm like,
Imagine it's the same thing.
could it be?
Maybe.
Is it something that I would do?
No, I don't know. I don't want to guess. That'd be so cute.
Not us doing endless courtship, bonding buddies.
What my plan for our anniversary is not a very expensive gift though.
Yeah.
It's kind of smaller, because I was going to buy you this. There was this bracelet that I like have saved forever for you, but I'm like, it's just not that special. And I'm like, you have bracelets right now. I was
like my
I
bracelets.
would just be kind of doing it to do it right now. So I was like, I'm saving it for something else in the future, I think.
Okay.
But I was going to get it because I was like, oh, it's expensive. And then whatever. I'm like, the price doesn't matter. So
Yeah.
I like the idea that I did for our anniversary, but it's not expensive at all.
You've already done it?
No, I'm waiting for it to get here, and then I have to do something.
Okay, then it's not the same thing. Okay. Love it. 10. Accountability and consideration. Successful couples are often accountable to each other. They don't live their lives like they only answer to themselves. They take their partners into consideration, act in ways that only attract respect and love, and are very careful with each other's feelings.
We're getting better here.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
Because I think we are way quicker when we upset each other to take that accountability for our own actions. We used to always say, like, I'm sorry for my part, but that sounded so like, I'm sorry for my part. I hated it. I was like, for what?
I'm sorry for my part is literally being like, I'm sorry that hurt your feelings.
Yeah, I didn't like that term, but now it's like,
it feels MAGA.
It does.
It feels MAGA.
It feels MAGA.
I'm sorry for my part is MAGA.
Yeah. And I feel like now we are like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that, and we explain blah, 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 blah. And it makes you feel so hurt. And then you don't feel the need to like keep explaining and be like, yeah, but do you get this? Yep. It's like, oh, totally. Thanks.
100%.
It's so much easier to move on.
That was number 10. Number 11. So there's 15. We've done pretty good. Ever improving sex life. Successful couples do not just abandon their sex lives to tumble down the pit of no return. Not her to get into her writing brain. They're often looking for ways to spice things up in the bedroom, and most especially outside. Sorry. Huh?
Sorry. Especially outside?
Like outside, like public decency?
Honey, we haven't had sex outside.
What the fuck?
In a very...
They review...
Honey, what is happening? What's happening?
I'm sorry, huh? They review occasionally and honestly, set dates, plan events around getting down, and constantly try to get better at pleasing one another.
No, we're letting this fall down the pits of hell. We're doing terrible at this.
They're often looking for ways to spice things up in the bedroom, and most especially outside. Comfort, Omavar. What the fuck are you saying, Mama?
I don't understand. Most especially outside. It's like, sure, I'm
outside the bedroom.
I'm not knocking having sex outside of the bedroom. That's great. But like,
why especially?
Are we messing up here that we're focusing on the bedroom?
Comfort. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we talked about this at the top of the episode.
This shit is slipping and sliding in the wrong way.
What did he say in the beginning?
She.
What did she say in the beginning? Slipping down a dark...
Slipping through my fingers all the time?
Yeah.
A
slide. Dark tundra.
It gets better as you slide. Oh.
What? No, honey.
Sex lives to tumble down the pit of no return. Yeah, we're definitely not in the pit of no return.
Oh my God, no.
But we're in a dry spell.
It's a dry spell.
Yeah.
And I'm also scared to be pregnant and be like, am I going to not want touch for 9 months? But I've also heard that you're super horny whenever you're pregnant.
I hope to God that is the truth. Okay, number 12. Balance between agreement and healthy compromise. Contrary to popular belief, successful couples do not always agree. However, they're mostly of one mind when it comes to the things that truly matter. And when they aren't able to meet on the same page, they try to reach a point of healthy compromise that mostly work for both parties. Done.
Crushing it.
Done and dusted. It's like, yeah, we agree with all the right things. And
yeah, we typically agree, and when we don't,
it's like inconsequential.
It's kind of shocking when we don't, I guess.
Yeah, but it's never something that's like
takes us off for a second, and then it's like we got to figure that out, and then we get there.
13. Proper apologies. I'm really good at this. Successful couples do not beat around the bush, struggle to apologize due to ego, or try to sweep things under the carpet. Instead, they have sex, especially outside. I'm just kidding.
I believed you.
Instead, they follow the AVARCC apology framework.
That was so
I'm
long.
sorry. Properly communicate their remorse, and when they promise to do better, they actually make efforts to. Okay.
Is it going to explain what the AVARCCBG
No.
is? Okay.
Look, I'm trying to get better. You've gotten better. I don't think I'm as good. And I'm going to continue to work on it.
And that's that.
And
as long as we're on
that.
up and up.
And we are up and to the right. And that's all that matters.
Continue.
2 left. 14. Earnest forgiveness.
Aw.
Successful couples do not go around holding on to grudges that eventually dissolve into resentment. They air their grievances, are honest with their processing journey, and work to truly let go of the slight and move on. Successful couples forgive often and honestly, hardly bringing up an issue once it's been entirely resolved. Disclaimer: things that warrant forgiveness in relationships are genuine mistakes, not unrepentant cheating or abuse. This is not a validation for anyone in these categories.
I like that little disclaimer.
Yeah, I think we're great.
Yeah, I can't think of any time we hold anything against each other.
I have not a single grudge against you.
None.
Last, number 15, mutual yielding. Successful couples yield to each other. It's not always one person having to compromise or getting to have their way. It goes both ways, and this applies to efforts as well. Both parties are consistently doing what they can to carry their weight in the relationship, and when necessary, the other's weight as well. I think we do great.
Great.
Cool.
I think we're kind of nailing that list,
And
if
then
I'm being honest.
Let me just read how it ends in case it's a nice little wrap up.
Yeah.
If you've read up to this point, well done. Good job, peepees.
Good job, everyone.
You crushed
we did it.
I guess the question you should be asking yourself now is, am I in a successful relationship? Especially if you and your partner are long-term, because what determines the success of a relationship isn't merely its longevity, but most importantly, its substance. Let's go, comfort.
Wow. That was fun.
That was fun.
That made me feel so good about us.
I hope we all have
happy, healthy relationship.
what it is.
And if you don't have stuff on that list, that doesn't mean that you're in a bad relationship. It's just good signs of reminders where you can improve.
Yeah, I mean, it started with, here are 15 wholesome traits that I've noticed among successful couples.
Yeah.
It's not like,
if you don't have this,
if you don't have it, you're fucking dead to me.
Exactly. Well, that made me feel great.
Me too.
Definitely have like 3 or so areas that we can keep working on. And
I mean, how boring would it be if we didn't have any?
Exactly. Like, what would we do?
How boring would it be if we didn't have Comfort Omar tell us to go have sex outside? Cookie girl telling us about the AVARCCC.
I want to know if that was like a typo.
I think that it was meant to be like, you're spicing it up often. You're not just having sex the same way every time.
Yeah. That it's like, don't just focus on what's happening in the bedroom. Like, you can have like spicy moments outside of the bedroom too. Okay. There's the kitchen. There's the living room. There's the front yard. There's
the police station.
Oh.
I don't know. There's Virgin River.
Virgin River. Okay, let's throw it to the pee-pee story.
Yep.
Before I jump into the pee-pee story, let me remind y'all, if you want to send in your listener stories, advice needs, or just general cues, you can call us and leave us a voicemail at 323-577-8857.
Hot.
We need a jingle for that. immediately.
Okay, I want to preface this by saying this isn't hot lesbian gossip, but it is hot gossip from a lesbian. So I figured that would do. But anyways, I had this friend, we'll call him David. We've been best friends for probably 6 years now, and we talk every day. We hang out probably like once a month. But to preface this, last year he skipped my birthday dinner to watch an NBA game, like at his house on TV, not going to the actual game.
Insane.
Mind you, the time of the year that my birthday falls in, there's literally nothing important happening in the NBA. Like, it's not playoffs or anything. So he skips my birthday then, which I'm like, okay, that's fine. You do you. But now this year for my birthday, he skips it because he stayed up the previous night all night playing Fortnite. So he went to bed at 10 a.m. and didn't want to get up for my birthday dinner. Mind you, he told me he was going to come all throughout the week. Probably 3 times he told me he was coming. So I had my dad grill him his favorite meal on my birthday, and he doesn't show up. So I only invited him and my girlfriend to dinner. But anyways, after dinner was over and everything, I got a text from him not saying sorry, but saying he would have loved to come if he was awake. But I'm like, simply, if you wanted to, you would have. So I just completely stopped talking to him. I'm just like over it at this point, and he tells me I'm making way too big of a deal out of it, and it's just not that deep at all. But I don't know. I just value my friends so much, and I just know that I would do anything for that boy, and it just does not feel reciprocated. So I need you guys to tell me if I'm being crazy or if I'm being gaslit. Let me know. Bye.
PP, say it with us.
I'm sorry.
Huh? That's fucking crazy.
No, I'm so annoyed.
Just like dumb boy shit. That's how I feel about that. I'm like, don't be a dumb boy.
Okay. Ugh. Listening, my first instinct is just like, this is not a good friend. I'm so confused. It was a birthday dinner. Like, I don't care if you went to bed at 10 a.m. playing Fortnite, sleep all day, and you can get up you need to get up at some point. You need to eat.
Yeah, what a chump.
Get up for dinner time. That's crazy to me.
And you cooked him his favorite dinner.
Yeah, you had your dad grill him his favorite stuff.
The visual of your dad out on the grill, probably with a little headlamp looking down at like some little prime cut of meat, is like the saddest shit ever.
So my other side of me is thinking, I'm like, this might be so off base, but is he in love with you?
Honey, I feel as if you're adding things that are not relevant.
I'm just saying, I'm like, maybe he doesn't want to come to a dinner that's just PP and their girlfriend.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying. And you're not overreacting. I'm going to put that out there.
You're definitely not overreacting.
That's a bad friend.
That's weird energy. And also the 2 times in a row.
Yeah, 2 birthdays.
What are the odds that 2 years in a row this kid misses an event that literally is celebrated only 1 time a year, and he's one of your best friends? Did she say that's my best friend?
Yeah, and you know the night before that you have this birthday dinner, just don't stay up all night playing Fortnite. Or suck it up and wake up for the birthday dinner. Again, it's a dinner. It wasn't a brunch. I'm just lost how he can do this and then not be remorseful.
Same. I'm like, does this energy match what he normally is like?
Yeah, is this only happening on birthdays? Does he have a weird thing about birthdays?
Yeah. Something's up.
Yeah. I think if this is just a birthday thing, not that I would let it slide, but I would make it known, like, this better not happen again. Like, you better step it up next birthday. But if it's a common thing that he's doing, like,
yeah, when
there's any kind of like important planned hang, then that's just not a great friend. And just know that. Like, it doesn't mean you have to cut him off, but just know that that's not somebody that you're relying on or that's stepping it up. So don't give him that energy either.
You're definitely not overreacting. I would react more, I think, than how you have said
Taryn's
that you've
like,
reacted.
You're underreacting.
I'm like, I would immediately have texted, and I mean, we don't know that you didn't do this.
It's just so crazy that the birthday dinner was just the girlfriend and the friend.
And the parents, probably.
Yeah.
Like, that's like best friend energy. That's like, brother vibes.
Yeah, you don't get to skip that. That's crazy.
Yeah, not okay.
I'm
Honestly,
sorry, PP. You deserve better friends because you sound like a great friend and you value your friends, so you deserve to be valued more.
Here, send him this.
Uh-oh.
You hurt my friend. Thank you.
That's it? That was your big...
Dude, I paused looking into his heart.
You just got nervous?
I froze.
Let me try again. Okay, go ahead. Take 2.
Hello, I'm Taryn. your friend told us about what happened, and you're being a little baby bitch, and you need to own your shit, and you need to say that you're sorry. And our friend is special, and she doesn't ask much of you, probably. I don't know that for sure, but I would assume she probably doesn't ask that much of you. And you bailing on 2 birthdays in a row for a dumbass NBA game, which there are so many games, and it's not even playoffs. And who watched the NBA? Some people do, and I'm happy for you for having that. And number 2 is Fortnite is so fun, but don't stay up till 10 a.m. That's insane energy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Grow up.
Grow
up and be a better friend, you little shit.
Yeah. And let me just tell you, her half birthday this year needs to be the fucking greatest thing she's ever experienced in her life. I want you to well, you can't surprise her because I'm telling you this.
Oh. Whatever.
The lore.
Anyways, guys, we love you so much. We're gonna go make dinner. We hope you have a beautiful Valentine's Day to all who celebrate. If you're single, get yourself a gift. If you're in a relationship, kiss your honey.
Kiss your honey.
Kiss your honey.
If you're in a relationship, have sex outside the bedroom.
Only outside. Only outside the bedroom. Preferably outside of the house.
Especially outside.
Sheesh.
Love you guys. Sheesh.
Love you.